It's J Hue, the famous barber. Today we'll be doing a faux hawk on Chris here, and we're gonna get it going.
Sitting over here for weeks, yeah. Waiting for some music to release, yeah. I ain't heard nobody out for weeks, yeah. Who could do it like the kid on these beats, yeah. I've been going hard on a weekend, making
Taking the Andes BGRV with the 5-0 guide. Taking the Andes BGRV with the 5-0 guide halfway up the head with the Mohawk shape. Taking the clippers all the way down the head.
I'm just trying to ride out, you can let it go.
Next, got my number 1 guide. I'm making a small guideline about 1 inch wide, 1.5 inches, all the way down the head. As you can see, I left some room for the first guideline and the second guideline that I just did, so I could properly see the guideline between both to make an organized blend.
You should go and sit down on the bleachers. Pay me couple thousand for a feature. I'm talking 1 million, 2 million. Turn off all the lights so I can vibe with it. 3 million, 4 million.
Now I'm using my Andes Master with the 1.5. I'm taking the 1.5 and blending the second guideline out. I faded from top to bottom, making it a simpler process for me. Now I have my number 1. I take my number 1 and I'm blending out the second guideline still. Notice I'm going different directions because the hair grows different directions. I also use a clipper over comb technique to help blend the hair properly. I use a comb to control the hair. A comb is a good safety tool to ensure that you don't cut too much hair off.
Hey, model girls in the kitchen, cooking up mom apple pie. Asian.
Now I'm using no guard. The clippers are almost all the way open. Now I'm blending the first guideline out. The second guideline was already blended out. Remember, I blend from top to bottom. So now that I'm blending the first guideline out, I may adjust my clipper based on the different hair lengths. I like to use small strokes. I tend to corner shot a lot instead of going in big strokes. It helps me control my fade and control what I'm doing.
Spark plug type emotion, body shaking like a dancer. Henny seems to be the potion. Everybody wanna act up. Tax season came early. Claimed a few kids that were mine. Couple thousand for a dress up, other 2 just to shine. Mixtape for the weekend, Sunday night for the guys.
Now I'm using the Andes Fade Master. Notice that the blade is flat. It allows you to get a more precise cut for the finishing touches. Because the blade is flat, you want to make sure you take the fade blade at a 90-degree angle, as opposed to a different angle, because if you do, you can actually stab the skin. Now you want to take the T-outliner and get the extra hair around the neck. Shout out to Daryl's famous scissor clinic in Inglewood, Los Angeles for getting my clippers green tagged. Now making the points for the back of the Mohawk. Now I'm taking the T-outliner and cleaning up the bottom of his beard. He said he wanted his beard lower than his jawline. Then I'm gonna clean up some areas around his neck. I'm trying to keep his beard wide as possible. He wants to grow it out. So I'm edging up the baby hairs that are grown out around his face. You'll see a closer look in a minute. Now I'm going around his mustache. It is very important to be gentle around these areas because the skin is thin and you can cause irritation.
Cause I don't need you here no more, no more. I don't need you here.
It is real important to have sharp tools to get that precise cut and for people who have thick hair.
I've been trying hard lately, to keep my head above water. I know my dad a preacher man, I know I gotta do better, so don't reply when I send those texts at night saying hi. If you do,
Now I'm starting the front lineup. It is very important to keep the lineup, as a rule of thumb, at the end of the eyebrow as a good point of reference.
don't want you to cry no more. And I don't want you crying over me no more.
I'm trying to keep his hairline as natural as possible, just grazing the front of the hairline.
I can't get her out of my mind. Every time that I'm with you, I wanna turn around and kiss you. Yeah.
Very nice blend. Now I'm taking my fade blade and I'm going over the hair with the grain in every direction, just to take off any extra hairs or flyaways that might be around.
It's the one that's not right for you. What do you do when the sex so good you can't leave? And in my head she keeps saying,
And this is the finished product. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
how am I supposed to